Hello, 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 and welcome to Get Comfortable with Lizana-Prodeaux, where we get comfortable with the uncomfortability of life and the phases of life. Today's message is short. You won't be here long. Example. I'm going to lead with an example, and then you'll know where I'm going with this. Example is you have a coworker, but every time you talk to that coworker, they're negative. You have an uncle, and every time you talk to him, it's like the sky is falling. Or maybe you're that person who it's doom and gloom for you every day. Everything is always negative. No matter what you do, it's never right. It's never enough. Let me walk you through a scenario. You ever met a person who nothing seems to make this person happy? A person where you look at them and it's just like it hurts them to grin or to smile because they're just so far removed from happiness or joy that it's foreign to them? Have you ever met somebody who it seems like they go to the coffee shop, and every time they go to the coffee shop, nobody makes their coffee right? Or you work with somebody and they're always complaining about something every day, every moment. They're fed up, upset, angry. And you find yourself around this person often. And as much as you try to be positive, you can't seem to remain positive around this person because they're so negative. They have the latest gossip. You know? They always know what's going on with somebody else. But deep down inside, nobody wants to deal with them. They're lonely. They're depressed. Low key. Really high key. They're low key just a dark cloud. And you're wondering, why do I even talk to this person? Why am I even around this person? That's a good question. Why? Why are you around this person? Why do you put yourself in situations, if you can control it, to where you deal with this person? I believe we all have choices, and we choose to make of our situations what we make of them. Yes, there are unpleasant circumstances. We've all been there. But do we dwell on them to the point where it ruins our lives and nothing's positive? You don't see a way out of anything. This person doesn't see a way out of anything. You give them a suggestion, they give you a negative alternative. You give them advice, they tell you 15 million reasons why it won't work. And this is every day. I'm not talking about somebody who's recently down on their luck. I'm not talking about somebody who is just in a bad way right now, or even has had a bad way of this year. I'm talking to somebody that for as long as you've known them, this is just how they are. And you talk to this person all the time. The people you surround yourself with are your environment. If your environment sucks, your quality of life is going to suck most of the time. That's just how it works. If you are an adult, luckily, you have an opportunity to fix that, to change your environment, or to make your environment more pleasant, depending upon your restrictions. I gave the example of working with someone because I know there will be somebody who will say, but I work with this person and I have to see them every day. How am I supposed to get away from somebody that's negative that I have to work with every single day? That's a good question. You can't. And that's a valid point. You can't, but you don't have to talk to that person as much as you do. And you can let that person know, hey, I understand that things are a bit tough for you right now. And I know that it's frustrating for you and the things that you deal with are just not pleasant. But I listened to you X amount of times, X amount of days, X amount of weeks, and it's always the same thing. I am choosing to not listen to this because I have my own things going on and I just can't afford it. No, it doesn't cost money, but it costs you your sanity, your energy, your emotional stability. If you ever walk away from a person and you just feel heavy, or a place, it doesn't just always have to be a person. You walk away from a person, place, thing. And you just feel a phone call came in. So if there was a brief pause, I don't know if the recording caught it or not. Where was I? You walk away from a person, place, or thing, and you're just heavier than when you encountered that person, place, or thing. And what I mean by heavier is that you just don't feel good. You feel like, what just happened to me? You feel sluggish. You feel tired. You feel drained. You know what that means? It means you should stay away from whatever that is. There's no good energy there. There's no peace. There's no peace. Move. Move and get away from it. And that's what's just going to have to happen in order for you to be in a different space. And I know it could be hard because maybe this is somebody that you're close to. Maybe it's like a best friend. Maybe it's a sister, a brother, a cousin, your mother, your father. It might not even be somebody you work with. But it could be somebody you love and you care for. But you don't have to take it all in. It's not your responsibility. It's too much. It's too heavy. And it's too costly. So I was going to title this message Pessimism because that's really what it is. But it's so much deeper than that. So I don't know what I'm going to title it yet, but it's probably going to be somewhere around about energy. Because it's just too costly. It's just too much and it's a lot and it's not okay. So that is the message. The message is to, just try to be around positive energy or become the positive energy that you want to see. And if you can't get away from someone who seems to be negative all the time, just don't engage as much as you usually do. I hope this message reaches the ears that it's supposed to reach. And I'm laughing because I know the way that I delivered it is probably silly, but it needed to be said because someone's dealing with this. So please take care of yourself and your loved ones. Be good. I'll talk to you guys later.